On the docket tonight, missing mom Suzanne Morphew. Her husband's been charged with her murder. The preliminary hearing happening right now. Let's take a look at how we got to this point.
Oh, Suzanne, if anyone is out there that can hear this, that has you, please, we'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you, we miss you, your girls need you.
That's Barry Morphew in a video posted on YouTube back in May of 2020, begging for his wife Suzanne's safe return. And just under 1 year after the 49-year-old mother of two vanished, her husband, Barry, was arrested and charged in her death.
We're announcing that at 09:15 hours this morning, the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office arrested Suzanne Morphew's husband, Barry Morphew. He was taken into custody near his home in Poncha Springs. He was alone at the time of his arrest, and he was arrested without incident.
The investigation is still ongoing. Suzanne, her body has not been found, and we're still looking into that. The investigation is ongoing.
Details of what happened to Suzanne are still unknown to the public, but Barry Morphew has been charged with tampering with a human body and first-degree murder. The Morphews lived in Maysville, Colorado, a rural area about 2 hours west of Colorado Springs. The family relocated from Indiana in 2018. Suzanne was last seen on Mother's Day in 2020. Her husband told investigators she went for a ride on her bike and never returned home. Her bike was found down a hillside off a trail, but no other signs of Suzanne.
We're looking for torn clothing, human remains, and things of that nature.
Suzanne's older brother, Andy Mormon, joined friends, family, volunteers, and law enforcement in the search for Suzanne. Mormon said he doesn't believe Barry's story about the Mother's Day bike ride.
I'm nearly certain she never got on the bicycle. I honestly believe she was taken the night before Mother's Day. Just all the evidence points that way.
And Suzanne's husband, Barry, was noticeably absent from the searches and from speaking publicly, something Andy Mormon found suspicious during the months he was looking for his sister.
Very, very suspicious. I mean, if it was my wife missing, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. There is no level of cooperation that I wouldn't take care of. I don't feel like Barry stepped up to the plate at all out there. He's kind of hidden himself from all you guys. And if it were me, I would want all the media attention I could get. I would be forming a search party just as I'm doing now. And he hasn't done that, and that's troublesome to me.
Barry previously told investigators that he was in Denver 150 miles away at the time Suzanne went missing. But prosecutors say Barry is accused of killing Suzanne sometime between May 9th and May 10th of 2020. And on May 5th, 2021, 360 days after Suzanne went missing, Barry Morphew was arrested near his home in Poncha Springs, Colorado. He is currently being held without bond. And he's in the middle of his preliminary hearing right now. Prosecutors trying to deliver enough evidence to get this thing bound over for trial. Day 3 of that prelim, and a lot of information coming out, including the fact that Morphew allegedly made 5 trash runs on May 10th, 2020, okay? Dropping garbage off at the bus station, at a hotel, at a McDonald's, at Men's Warehouse. Who drops their garbage off at Men's Warehouse? Okay, also, Morphew says that he had no knowledge about a tranquilizer dart sheath found in a dryer at his home. Investigators also found an inoperable tranquilizer gun in empty vessels of the darts. What was going on inside that house? And why is he throwing garbage out all over the place on the day his wife goes missing? Let's bring back in our think tank. Okay, see you early, Michael Bixson, Steve Greenberg. Michael Bixson, I'm starting with you on this one. Let's talk about the garbage run. It's the day she's reported missing. It's Mother's Day, and he's throwing garbage out at the hotel, at McDonald's, at the bus station, and then, of course, at Men's Warehouse, because it's guaranteed no one's going to find that garbage at Men's Warehouse. What's going on here, Michael?
A little sketchy. I mean, look, he's still innocent until proven guilty, no doubt about it. But when you have actions like this, it certainly makes you give a skeptical eye as to what happened. I mean, it's pretty typical that the police are going to look to the loved ones, a husband in this case, as to, who might be the first kind of suspects. And then when you have additional things like tranquilizer darts laying around and going out and making multiple garbage runs, you start to really question things. And so I'm not totally surprised that this thing gets bound over to Superior Court for a trial.
Yeah, I think he's going to need some evidence of, like, I don't know, bears stealing his picnic baskets in the backyard of his house. That's why he needs the dart guns. But Steve Greenberg, let me show you the beautiful home that they lived in. Okay, now this is a guy who I think is claiming that he's very cheap, right? And that's why he doesn't pay for the garbage service, because when you live in an $800,000 house, you can't afford garbage service. Steve Greenberg.
It's all relative.
What does that mean?
Well, one man's $800,000 house might be another man's 200 or another man's 2 million. You can't say based on the price of the house that the guy could afford garbage pickup. I mean, but I'll let you play your clip.
Okay. Well, we don't have that picture of the house, but it's beautiful. It's wonderful.
I'm sure it is. Look, Vinny, there's no reason. I mean, jurors are rational people. Why would you throw something out in someone else's trash? And why would you throw something out driving around town at 5 or 6 different commercial establishments? So when this case hits the trial court, as it will, there's not going to be any explanation that anyone's going to buy for that, except he was getting rid of evidence.
So, Casey, which should the defense be more concerned about, the garbage run or the darts?
Definitely the tranquilizer. I mean, unless he's out there hunting, there's no explanation of a tranquilizer in the dryer. I mean, this case reminds me a little bit of the Chad Isaac case, where there were items in a place where it normally should not be. And in this case, you have this tranquilizer. But even beyond that, look at the markings, and he had abrasions and scratches on his arms and hands and fingernails. So if not the tranquilizer, if not the trash, definitely the scars that he had on his hands as well.
All right, things are going to continue tomorrow in the preliminary hearing. Let me put up on the screen. Right now, no trial date, though, set. The trial date will be contingent. First, prosecutors have to win here. They have to win the prelim, and then we should get a trial date if, in fact, the judge finds probable cause and enough evidence to bind this over for trial. We'll continue to follow it for you right here on your front row seat to justice. In the meantime,